Freak dishes to Marshall. From the arc. Another shot, and Okafor with the layup. Okafor's got the lead up to 3 now for Philadelphia.
Very nice pickup of the offensive rebound, and once he gets his hands on it, you know it's going back up and back in.
Now here's Gortat. He's got 6. Now Cousins kicks the wall, lets it go from 11, takes a big height bounce and goes in. Wall's got 10 points.
He's got so much junk in his trunk, he'll find a way to hurt you.
Embiid sets the pick for Marshall. Jumper off the screen, and Freak gets it to go on the assist from Marshall. Marshall's got his 8th assist here tonight. Outside, Wall. Out to the right wing. Screen by Cousins. Here's Neal. And Washington again with the bucket.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Okafor with a screen on Wall. Dishes it to Freak. Embiid the screen. And Cousins comes over to help. Gortat with the steal. And stolen by Cousins. And now here comes Wall leading the break.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
And the replay, of course, presented by Kia. What a play. Now here's Wall after the miss from Joel Embiid. They get the rebound. Gortat, and the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
You know, everybody seems to be sleepwalking out there on defense, and it's been that way, guys, ever since they came out of the halftime locker room. When you're hot, and that's certainly been the case for Gortat. He has 9 points, and he has 1 steal to his credit as well.
And Clark, he's just done a great job defensively. That 1 steal doesn't tell the whole story.
To the right side. Here's Covington. He's guarded by Dudley. And the shot is good. 19 points for Freak.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
Wall. And it's Gortat finishing it off.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run, don't you think? Clark to the hoop for him there.
Momentum can swing on plays like that, Kevin, especially when the finish has that much thunder on it.
And it's Freak missing.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Wall wide open. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. And it's a 6-point Washington lead. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
I got to find something, you're right. Over to the wing. Here's Covington. He's guarded by Dudley. Marshall gets the bucket. Marshall's got his first 2 points of the night. 1:56 left in the third quarter. Cousins with a screen for Wall. Gortat misses. For the Washington Wizards, they come in off the loss to the Heat in Miami.
And if there's one aspect of the game that really stood out for me, it was the rebounding. Basketball is about possessions, and you saw a noticeable difference in terms of the effort both teams were putting forth.
Simply got outworked under the boards, guys. I mean, that's the no-brainer of the deal. I mean, they got pushed around all game long.
There's a screen by Gortat. And Wall kicks to Gortat. Unloads from 9. Again, Gortat missing.
Boy, they were ready for him right there. I mean, totally collapsed the defense on it.
Here's Freak. And that misses. That would have put him up.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Neal's shot is off.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor. And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Dudley the pass to Wall. Pass to Cousins. And the layup falls. Cousins has got 8 points.
And every once in a while, he'll show up and give you some great moves around the hoop.
In the corner, it's Freak. Pulls it up. The 76ers with another miss.
Boy, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
Outside, Wall. And the shot falls short this time.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game, neither team giving ground.
Alarms go off when I enter the building.
And thanks for joining us again as the fourth quarter of play is set to get rolling. It's been a close battle to this. John Walls checked in for Washington. The 76ers also with a sub. Sellers checked in. All out there with Shelvin Mack. Then there's Nick Calathes. Then it's Chris Humphries. Then it's Nene in at the 5 down low. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. That gives them the lead. And it's now 22 points for Freak.
You know, it's really hard not to notice the difference in the passing of these two teams today.
It's a stark discrepancy when you look at the assist columns and you see that difference as far as the fluidity in their respective offenses.
Pass to Calathes. Fires for 3. Good D by Thompson. Philadelphia has gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Jackson with it. He's picked up by Wall. They double him with the name. Out of bounds, Washington takes possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Okafor's checked in. Washington trailing. Wall dishes to Mack. Mack to Wall. Nene setting the pick for Wall. Nene at the elbow. He kicks it to Humphries. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
Sellers passes to Craig. There's a screen by Noel. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Drains the three-pointer. And the 76ers lead by 1. For Washington, they've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. All with it, out-defended by Freak. And Wall. Here we go now. Out left to the wing. Here's Nene. Nails the 16-footer. Nene's got 4 points this quarter. Boy, right down to the wire here, Clark. Still anyone's ball game.
Both teams really invested now. I mean, this is the type of game you love to win, and you'd hate to lose it.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win.
The dish to Calathes. Humphries with a screen on Thompson. With the teardrop, the kick out to Wall. Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
Washington making some changes. Gortat's checked in for Nick Calathes. And Gary Neal subbed in for Shelvin Mack. That's good.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
And Wall kicks to Neal. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. And Embiid with the block. And so it looks like the Wizards will retain possession here. The Wizards making a switch here. Dudley's checked in. There's a screen. Back to Wall. 5 to shoot. The 3. Gortat trying to break loose. Rebound by Marshall. Philadelphia leading by 3. Guys, a potent offense right now.
Yeah, Kevin, really the offense is flowing quite nicely right now.
You know what, guys, and they're playing with a certain amount of assuredness in their game. That type of confidence is what leads teams to having success.
He feeds it to Freak. The 3 ball. Second chance shot. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the 76ers.
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
And also, I think it's really led to the rhythm and confidence you've seen from long range tonight throughout the entire game.
And the Wizards making a change here. Cousins is checked in. Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, over the break, I listened in on what the head coach for the Wizards was getting across in their huddle. He is not happy with their perimeter defense, saying, guys, way too many open shots for them beyond the three-point line. We've got to press up closer and try to crowd them off the arc. Guys, we'll see if they got the message.
Not a whole lot going down for him at this point. He just can't buy a break.
For 3, Covington goes back up, and scoring with the play inside is Okafor. And the 76ers lead by 9. Outside, Wall. Down low, Gortat. And that time, also a missed shot.
Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
Marshall with it. He's picked up by Wall. And a wide open look for Freak. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Dudley against Okafor. Dudley dishes to Gortat. There's a screen by Gortat. Neal's shot is off. Philadelphia's gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. Shot's good by Sellers.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the 76ers.
Mark, looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the boards.
Yeah, but they did a better job tonight. They made the most of the extra rebounds, too.
And with this win, they'll end up notching another victory for this year's campaign, win number 33.
Just breaking the spirit of their opponent 3 straight times this year. This win is going to give them a perfect 3-0 record, with only 1 game left to go on the season against the Wizards.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Freak. He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wall.
Substitution on the court.
17 seconds left to play here in the 4th. Out left to the wing. Picked by Humphries. Calathes passes to Humphries. Good. Great play by Calathes to set it up.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time GA this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, Clark Kellogg, and the rest of our...
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Thank you, Kevin, and now we get a chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. He had just an outstanding fourth-quarter performance. He really had the fire lit under him, and down the stretch, really having a huge impact on the outcome of this game.
He flat out dominated. I mean, you see the kind of plays he was making all over the court. This is the game, no matter who they put on him, he wasn't going to be denied. His offensive power was in full effect.
That was Freak turning up the volume right there, baby, all the way up to 11. And the stereo only goes to 10, Ernie, but we're at 11 right now. The man himself may be quiet, but his performance spoke very loudly.
And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports.